Hello, everybody. This is Zaxter99. I hate to do this, but I got to call somebody out, and that I saw recently on Steam. And this isn't to pick on anybody in particular. This isn't to defend the kind of game that I like or anything like that. This is just an example that scares me of how damn stupid we as humanity are becoming. And I mean, it's kind of funny, but it's really, really sad to me as well. And I just wanted to go ahead and share this with you guys really quick. Okay, what I wanted to do is I wanted to go ahead and show you guys a new game that just came out yesterday. So let me take a look here and find it. Right here. The Lost Heir. This is another virtual novel game, kind of like the Zombie Exodus that I just played through on my channel. Enjoyed the heck out of it. Hopefully some of you guys did as well. And I'll probably be buying this one as well. This one looks pretty cool. And I've already, seen that it's got high reviews on like its Amazon version as well. And so it looks like a lot of fun. So I'll probably be buying this one here and playing it in the near future on my channel. Something about taking back the throne from demon summoning people. And, will your prince or princess choose to be good or evil? So kind of like letting you role play in a fantasy realm, or in a fantasy, novel, if you would. Now, here's what I want to show you guys here. I want to go ahead and show you guys, if you guys were on Steam and you guys came across this particular game, okay, and you saw this, and you saw these text screens, or these screenshots, right? All these screenshots here showing nothing but text, okay? You read here is a 2-sentence description of the game, where it says take back your throne, 145,000 word interactive fantasy novel. Okay? And so you're thinking, okay, what kind of game is this? Because it says RPG and indie. So, what kind of game is this? So you're like, well, I don't know if I want to spend $2.99 on this game, so let's go ahead and watch the trailer.
Take back the throne that was rightfully yours. The Lost Heir, The Fall of Daria.
Okay.
An epic 145,000 word interactive fantasy novel.
Wow. So 145,000 interactive fantasy novel described for you by voice. The guy even tells you it's a fantasy novel. Let's go ahead and continue.
By Mike Walter.
By an author.
Trilogy, where your choices control the story. The game is entirely text-based.
Okay, right there. The game. 24 seconds in, we already know the game is entirely text-based.
Without graphics or sound effects.
Without graphics or sound effects. Okay? So it pretty much tells you in the video, you can see it on the screenshots what kind of game it is, and you can read, if you can read, the 2-sentence description here, you know that this is a text game. Okay? But we had somebody yesterday, one of our fellow brothers, one of our fellow human beings, sees this, rushes to buy the game, and then is obviously disappointed because he thought he saw an RPG. I guess he saw the picture here and assumed this was going to be the next Diablo 3, or that this was going to be a World of Warcraft looking game. How he come to that conclusion, I have no idea. But, I'm being completely serious, people. Don't laugh. Right here, this guy right here not only buys the game and is heartbroken and disappointed, but this guy right here, now this is not a guy new to gaming. I could maybe excuse this if this was a new gamer on Steam or whatever. By comparison, I'm level 9 on Steam. This guy's level 25. This guy's not new to Steam or to gaming, okay? So this guy here says not only is disappointed, but he actually tries to flame the development team that actually put this code into a game, typed in all the words, probably hundreds of hours of time went into actually putting this game and writing it, for the computer. Maybe not for Steam, because I'm sure it was already written for, other websites or whatever. But anyhow, a lot of work went into actually putting this, into a computer. This guy says, seriously, who greenlight this text file? Can you please ban this developer, Steam? He's actually asking Steam to ban this developer. Why does he want to do that? Because if you look down here, he responds again. He says that the development team is scamming people with text files. He calls this game a text file and not a game, and calls this a scam. Okay, my question to this guy here and to anybody in this situation, how the hell are you scammed when it tells you right on the front page exactly what it is? It tells you right here in the description, if you have 20 seconds in, 24 seconds in, it tells you it's a 100% text-based game without graphics and without sound. It tells you that right here. It also shows you in the screenshots that it's not Diablo 3 or some graphical game. And you're going to say you got scammed because A, you have the impatience to not even watch 24 seconds of the trailer. You're too blind or stupid to look at the screenshots as a level 25 Steam user and see that this is not a graphical game. How can you miss that? How can you miss this I know this is a long description and you probably can't read real well, but you seem to be able to write. So how could you not read a 2-sentence description here that says it's a text adventure? Or watch 24 seconds of the trailer? Or look at the screenshots and see that there's no graphics here? But you got scammed. And you want Steam to ban the development team for scamming you. Now, this guy took a lot of heat. Somebody here said that, oh my God, enough said here. 5,000 hours in Dota. So if we look at this guy's profile, we see what kind of a guy this is. This guy is not some, young 12-year-old kid or whatever. This is a young man, either a teenager in his upper teens or a young man in his 20s or 30s or something like that. I would guess probably in his 20s. We look here at Dota 2, the fast, furious, MOBA game. And 5,226 hours in that one game, and it's a free game. I don't know if you can, I'm sure you can spend money in the game, but when I think about that, a free game, he spends 5,200 hours in Dota 2. Is it just me, or am I imagining a guy that should be an adult, but is living in mama's basement, has no money, and is probably, ADHD, doesn't take his meds, super hyperactive, super impatient. He's obviously not patient enough to even watch 20 seconds of the trailer or read the 2-sentence description or even look at the screenshots before not only buying the game, but then actually posting a whole new thread angry and saying he got scammed. This is what I'm talking about, people. This is just one example. There's other text games like this or other games that people don't like, and they come on here and they trash them because it isn't a game or they don't think it's a game or, but a lot of people do that with these novels like this because they think that everything has to be some rich, high graphic 3D environment or it's unacceptable because God forbid that you actually have an imagination. So I want to go ahead and read you a little bit more of this guy. He's coming back at the guy that said you have 5,000 hours in Dota. And he's like, hey, and calls him a cuss word. So that shows his maturity level. I reported your attempts to invite to your family's special group, and I hope you get banned or warned. No one cares about gaming hours, really, compared to scamming people with text files. Hell, I can even make a game as simple as this one that will appeal to your intellect. So now not only is he doing everything that he's already done, impatiently buying a text game expecting Diablo 3 or something like that, obviously, but now he's made a thread asking Steam to ban the development team because he got scammed. But now he's actually calling anybody that would like this kind of a game an idiot, and calling them a dumbass because they can appreciate a novel or a book or something that requires them to use their imagination. I mean, how far do you go? How ignorant and stupid is humanity becoming? And the reason I'm making this video is because, like I said, this is not isolated to one person. It's not isolated to just this guy here. This is what I see becoming rampant in humanity, and it scares me. And I'm not just talking about people on Steam or people involved with video games. I'm talking about when you go out in the world and you talk to your coworkers or you talk to people or you talk to strangers, you realize just how damn stupid we're getting as a whole, as humanity. And this is past funny. This is sad. I mean, when I use my imagination, I mean, God forbid that I use my imagination here, but when I imagine some, super intelligent alien life form finding us as humans and coming to our universe to study us as humanity, the thought of that embarrasses the living hell out of me. To think that somebody, somewhere, some alien life form out there could be studying us as humanity. And we have people like this guy doing what he's doing, thinking the way he thinks, and acting the way he behaves. So, and like I said in the start of the video, I'm not trying to point any one person out. I'm pointing my fingers directly back at me, because this guy is my brother. This guy is our brother. This guy is part of us as humanity. And that's why I say it embarrasses me, because I don't know this guy. He's not my friend. But don't you guys think that this is a little bit embarrassing? This kind of behavior? If not, go back and watch my video again until the light turns on. And maybe you'll see that I kind of have a little bit of a point here. This is pretty embarrassing. This is something that should embarrass every human that watches this video. I know it's funny. I know it's probably something that's going to make a lot of people laugh, and especially that I'm this upset about it. But to me, this is almost like the point of no return. When we have people, and this is commonplace, people acting and behaving this way. And again, this isn't just about games or about Steam. This is about in every aspect of our lives today. This is, what's sad about it is this is almost becoming an accepted behavior. We accept this kind of intellect and this kind of behavior from other humans in our lives every day. And we don't seem to frown upon it. We seem to accept it with open arms, and it's becoming more and more popular and more mainstream to not have any kind of thought, to not have any kind of patience, to not have any kind of regard for any other human, for any other person. This person doesn't care, that doesn't stop and spend the 2 seconds, and 3 brain cells it would take to figure out, hey, there might be some people that enjoy a game like this, or that enjoy variety, or that may not want, FPS zombie shooter number 3,227,000. Maybe when we come here, we enjoy a different kind of novel, something that makes us use our imagination, or something that requires us to actually read. Because this guy obviously couldn't read, or he wouldn't have bought the game, because he was obviously disappointed. So I want to know what you guys have to say. Sorry I'm ranting here. I am ranting, I know. But I want to know, if you're watching this video, I want to know what you guys have to think about this. What do you guys think of humanity? Do you guys agree with me here? Let me know down in the comments below. I read every comment I get on every single video, especially something like this, that really, I think, involves everybody in humanity as a whole. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. Be sure you rate my video. This is Zaxter99. We'll see you in the next video, everybody. Take care.